Hello, PhantomNova here, and welcome back to my channel and another episode of Kingdoms Reborn. So, last episode we really focused on our food production, which we've now sort of gotten it under control. We got to see how it goes. If we're able to maintain it or not. But then we also allowed for the upgrade of the houses. So every house we have put in is level 4. So we have 116. We do have all of these being built, which they'll get leveled up pretty quickly. Once they're built, we'll go up to level 4 as well. So our goal is really to oh, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Upgrade building these. Is that a house too? Okay, that gives us more than enough. What I'm just trying to make sure is we keep building stuff. So right now we need 503 employed people. We only have 473, so we need 30 more employed people on top of laborers and builders. So I even think we're gonna need a few more houses than this. I'm just not sure exactly where we want to build them. Maybe we'll go down this way a little more. Nope. Well, I guess we could build a market. Build a market down here to take. Yeah. Except, oh, we didn't have enough money to do it. Okay, that's fine. Because we need to plan out. We need to plan out our buildings so we make sure. We put. Okay, why is that not working? There we go. Let's see. Is right there good? No. We need to go back, or we go on this side. Yeah. Let's do that. Like that. Okay, that'll get us a few more houses. Okay, let's actually demolish all of that. Go back in. Let's leave a space there. Oh, I built. Okay. Just do like that. And actually I want a space there, right? No. Where do I want the space at? Okay. We'll get it. We will get it. Demolish that one. Build a house there and there. Nope, I lied again. Demolish that. Leave a space and build a house. I'm gonna get it. I am going to get it. Except it placed down the road. Okay. Now we should be able to put the road down through there. Road up like that. We want to put the road through there. Okay, that'll be enough for expansion. So all of our tier 1s, the furniture and the pottery, they're struggling. I mean, they're there. Excuse me. They're there. I mean, they are struggling a little bit, but they're there. Some houses have it, some houses don't. It's not a big deal. They just need the 3, which we have more than enough of with beer, tulips, and the cannabis. So, let's export beer down to, I think we might already be exporting beer somewhere else, but it won't hurt to export another one because we do need the money. And let's export, let's do cannabis down to 1500. That should be good. What? Export resource below. Okay, I changed you over to beer. And I don't want to export. I changed you to export. I mean import. I changed you to export. Okay. Okay. We are getting a decent amount of money in now. Let's see. So what we want to do now is focus on our tier 2, which we need to let this finish upgrading since it's so close now. But what we're going to do is in the tech tree, we're going to go for tailor to make clothes, coffee maker, and then we already have the vodka distillery unlocked. We don't have wine, and I don't think we have grapes near us. Yeah, we have grapes really far up here, but that oh, 10,000. No, I can't buy that. We need 3 to get up there to get grapes. I mean, we could buy grapes, and we may end up doing that. We'll see how many we need. But the next thing I do want to go for is going to be gold. because we need gold smelting, but we can't. Up here, this is where we need to get to soon as well. This allows us to make our own gold. And then, of course, banks would help as well. So, that is what we're going to go for. So let's start with Taylor. Well, that's easy enough. This is almost unlocked as well. Let's see, school does additional science. Ooh, that's a lot to unlock that. We should get school too. Okay, let's get that. And then let's go for school next. Yes, I want a tailor and I want a candle maker. No. Yes, Vodka Distillery. How much gold do we have? Yeah, let's go on and get one then. Wild cards. We've got wood right now. Let's go on and get another one of them. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to buy our way. Okay. We're going to buy our way over, if we can, to here. We can. Perfect. Unlocked gold mine. Yes. Okay. We can't buy that. So, what we're going to do is instead of expanding over here to do a new settlement, which we don't really need right now, what I want to do is we're going to, so you can see here, must be placed in province with geo resource. So the geo resource is gold. You got gemstones, iron ore, coal. Any of those you can use a resource outpost. So it does cost 10,000 to get, but if I'm not mistaken, it is an instant build. Yeah. So what this is going to do is that unlocks schools. Let's do gold smelting. Every round, I'm not sure what that is exactly. It will produce us 44 gold ore, I should say. Candle maker, submit. We don't need to get a gold mine because, like I said, we're not going to set up over here. But I do want another school. So we don't even have to be over here. This gold goes in and is available to us over here, as far as I can tell. So we're going to get gold smelting like really soon. So before we do that, I need to put in... Can this fit in here? It cannot. Yes, it can. Good. It's not the same size. Okay, hold on. Let's build a house here. And then, yeah, it's off by 1, I think. Yep, that's fine. We can find something to put in there. So we'll get a school put in there to help with science. And we might need to, if we delete this one house, I hate to delete a house, but we delete that house, and this row of shrubs, we can put a school in here. And then we can go back and put shrubs in around here to help with the appeal. Okay, yes, let's go on and buy the Gold Smelter. So, we do need alphabet school. We need at least one over here. It's not really a great place, but it does help some. Because to get it over here, I mean, we'd really have to delete 2 houses to fit it in anywhere over here. Well, I guess we could delete 1 house, remove the road there, and we could get it in, and that would cover all of that. Let's do that. I hate demolishing. Oh, hold on. No, that's not what I want to do. We can demolish this one and that will allow us to put a school in, right? Did it not? Okay, that was weird. Oh, that house faces this way. Damn. Okay. Again, another house has to be destroyed. But sometimes we have to... Sometimes we just have to rearrange stuff. There we go. Now we can get the school put in there. And... put another one here will help. Okay. Let's also speed those up. Okay, wild card. Wild card, let's get a gold smelter. How much have we gotten in any gold yet? Yeah. So see, I mean, we've already gotten 176. So it produces it pretty okay. It produces it pretty quickly. Which, now saying that, I mean, we don't really have anywhere because it can't be. I mean, I guess we could put it in right here. Let's do that. So do 2 gold smelters to start. We'll see if we need to get more. But let's get immigrants. Yeah, let's just get immigrants from that one. Nothing from that one. Vodka, yeah. Let's get another vodka. I want 3 of each of these. Again, I know I can just use the wild cards. But if I don't have to, I don't want to. Let's go and get another outpost and buy wood. Because I do want to go on and get another one out here. We are producing enough, but 2 really would sell the gold or if we need to. So let's just get that. Get that. That. How much? Okay, we have enough beeswax. I was just wondering if we had enough. 2 gold smelters I think will be enough for now. There's Taylor, so that's 2 of each. So we'll just use wild cards for the third. So what we need to do, what are you exporting? Steel tools down to 500. Okay, that's fine. Let's export iron ore. And it's iron ore down to, let's do 1500. Okay, whatever. Okay, so let's do our candles down here because we have at least 2 of the beekeepers down here. Another one's going in or is in there. Oh, were these already upgraded? Okay, perfect. Yeah, so let's put in yeah. Let's put in left town homeless. Oh wow. We really. And then candle, spelling, candle maker. Okay, we just need those to be built. How are we doing? Okay. Yeah, a couple more wouldn't hurt, especially since we're going to be building these along with these other things. So let's do sustainability in there. We can just speed these up. Hauling service. Let's put in, well, there's 2 warehouses there. I think that should be good. Yeah. Okay. So now we've got to do Vodka Distillery, which is using potatoes. Which right now, potatoes are done there and up here. Okay. Then we can figure out maybe right here. Do the vodka right here. Vodka. And the third one. Actually, we'll put the third one there. Okay. Let's do that, and then we've just got to get our tailors in. Which, for now, we are going to stop them from using the clothes, the candles, and the vodka. Magic mushrooms we're not near, coffee we're not near, and glassware. Glassware is glass smelter, produce glass, glass works. That's what produces glassware. So, and coffee, we don't have, actually we are close to raw coffee. So we'll figure that one out. But let's do sand mine. We don't need it at the moment. But let's do sand mine and coffee roaster to unlock work schedule. Then we need to get logistics, which this it hauls specific resources within a radius. The hauling services I think are good enough for us right now. But we want to do budget adjustment. Then that way we can get gold smithing and bank. Okay, that gets us tunnel. Ooh, machinery. That harvesting wood. That would be good. So these 3 we want to get. So there's the magic mushroom farm. But then we can get cattle. Okay. And colonization, this allows us to build a new city. So we can expand. Expand. No, don't want that. No, don't want that. No, don't want that. No. Okay. Our scholars' offices are producing our sustainability books, which is fantastic. So just put them in there. Okay. Good, good, good. Still doing good on food. Our candle makers are coming in. Our vodka distilleries, they have everything in. So that's good. So we can set work hours now. It decreases the job happiness if we increase it. And we can lower the job happiness. Raise the job happiness by lowering the hours. I'm thinking leaving it at the middle is fine for now. So, what we're looking for is our sheep. So here's our sheep. The question is, what warehouse is holding our wool? There's some. It doesn't really matter because we can get it shipped wherever we need it. And I wanted to get rid of this to get another smelter in. So let's, because that is now ready, let's get rid of that. We're going to get another iron smelter. Put in there. Okay, tech tree. Okay, so now we can get banks, which we're doing good on money right now. So these are both not super necessary, but I do like to go on and get them. We're moving closer to the industrial age, but let's go on and get banking. Left the town homeless. We have a lot of people. I'll go on and just build those to prevent a little bit of homelessness, because we are still we're in winter, so that's a little accept. So we're at 9. That's what, 529. So we still need more people to be employed. And that's not including getting, like, here comes more. That's 4. Yeah. 4 more with that one, 4 more with that one. And then we've got these coming in soon. And I still have to place 3 tailors. So, it is going to be a little... we still need quite a few more people. Okay, so they're going to start making candles. Wow, already homeless again? Okay. Making blueberries. And these are coming along nicely. And what I was talking about, the quick build, like as they construct, get it more constructed, the cost goes down. But by this point, I'm gonna just let them finish. So, but as we can see, we now have no builders, and we still need 22 people just to I did not mean to do that. Just to meet all the jobs we currently have. So we have plenty of money, so let's go on and do that. We just need people. We just need more people right now. So, I mean, we are steadily getting people, so that's good. Let's go on and hire 2 of the immigration offices back. Get those going. Okay. So we have a little bit of beeswax in. That's good. And how are we doing on... Yeah, look at that. So we already have 124 gold bars. So that's good. I do think we'll go on and build another one. And there's somewhere here. Let's build it there. Why not? Okay. Okay, that'll help with that. There we go. Now we can see. Okay, so we have 100 candles already and 13 vodka. I want to let that build up a little bit before we turn it on for them to use. And then, of course, these are coming in slowly. We don't have the people to work them anyway, so because we still need 21 without adding any more jobs. So, but I think appeal is very low here. But what we'll do is we'll leave a space behind it. Make sure I leave a space behind it. And we'll put a row of shrubbery down it, and that should fix. Okay, what did I do that was off? I see it now. I didn't leave a space here. That's a space there. We'll go in and do that. Okay. And then the dirt roads. Let's do that. And that. And then we'll come back in with the shrubbery. Once we get some other decorations, I mean, it'd be better to do some different ones, but this is all we got, so I mean, that's going to be a lot of new houses. Yes, I do want a bank card. Which, I mean, right now we don't have, and actually, we're going to demolish this house. We're going to put the bank in right here. We don't have any level 5 houses, so it's currently not going to do us any good. But we will be able to get bank cards, I mean level 5 houses really, really soon. Okay, we got lots of beeswax. I mean candles, not beeswax. Lots of candles. in, but we still we don't have much vodka because we don't have anyone else working. That's fine. I mean, our population is going up steadily. Where did we put those other immigration offices? Over here. These two. And let's get those working again. Okay, how are we doing on food? Okay, food is going down again. So we need to do something to get that back up. What if we turn this into a fruit gatherer? Have fruit gathered both of these. So let's demolish this one and rebuild it, let's say here. We're going to go on and quick build that. We're going to prioritize planting. We want to plant fruit trees. And we're going to put in a warehouse beside it. We'll let that just be built whenever it can. And what we're going to do is we're going to get this turned into, and we're going to non-fruit trees gather all of that. So any non-fruit trees will be gathered there, because I think if we can turn a few forest area into, which we can't do down here because these are all winter trees, we could do one here, not expand out much more this way. Before we decide that, let's look at fertility. Yeah. Yeah, this section in here is what's gonna, yeah. I mean, we would have a good amount. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Forester. So we're gonna plant, we're gonna put it here. And go on and quick build it. Let's upgrade all of them so that they work great. And what we're going to do is we're going to gather non-fruit trees in this area. And then all of these are going to prioritize planting, plant fruit trees. 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 And prioritize planting, plant fruit. And prioritize planting. This one here is doing us no good. So let's delete it. And we can put a house in its place. So do we have anywhere? Okay, so these actually, it doesn't matter, because this area down here is all the boreal forest, so we can't plant any fruit trees down here anyway. And here, this does cover a little bit, so we'll have it set as that. These are all fruit trees, so it's not going to gather them. Well, I thought it wasn't. Cancel that. Gather non-fruit trees. Yeah, okay. There we go. That way we can, we'll let these fruit gather. Once they can get all of these cut down. And let's gather, there's some stone in that area, stone there. Let's see, is there any more stone? Yeah. Going to gather that to get it out of the way. Medicine, we're almost out of medicine. Which is concerning. We have a lot of... Like, why wouldn't you want to live next to the medicine maker? Get your medicine immediately. But let's put in a couple more medicine makers down there. That'll be fine. Okay, bank, we need glass to make it, so we're going to go on and speed that up. We have no one to work it. That's fine. Let's see, where can we put... Let's do one over here. It's going to take some time, mainly because we have no one to cut down all these trees to start with. Prioritize planting fruit trees. Have lots of trees to be cut down. We don't have laborers to cut them down. But once we get into winter, we will have all of the farmers, and we should be able to, because we're getting close. Oh, we had a bunch die from old age. We'll have enough actually, let's stop the gathering here and get the areas that can plant fruit trees cut. But let's get that stone up too. And this stone whenever someone can. Just clear out that area a little bit. Okay, we still need to put our tailors down too. And getting some glass going probably wouldn't be the worst idea. But it just means adding more people, which as of right now, we don't even have enough food, so we're not going to. Not yet, no. We don't have enough food. Okay. Our beer makers are coming in. Let's get those upgraded. That'll help. Perfect. So we're now making 17. Ooh, but it's taking 18 potatoes. Okay, let's get some of our sustainability books back. I'd like to put 2 in each of them, but I don't know where any of our other sustainability books are. Okay, there's one. There's another. Because using up the wheat shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, 6 potatoes. That's definitely much better. And you can increase the budgets now. Increases job happiness and increases efficiency. Of course, does cost more to do. Or it costs more to run it, which right now we are low on gold. But we need to find where we want to put our tailors now. Let's just do wild card. Let's get another bank because it only costs 60. Pass. free immigrants. Wild card. Let's see. No. There's Taylor. Perfect. Let's go and get another wild card. Okay, let's do that. And let's see, where can we put a bank up here? Take out that house. Covers the majority. Let's do that. Like I said, I don't usually ever destroy buildings, so this is something new for me to be taking buildings out. We just destroyed this building, but I think we're going to destroy it again. Destroy that one. And put in a, not a bakery, put in a bank here. Go on and speed it up. And we'll put in another, oh god, click the right place. Put one in right there. We'll cover most. Yeah, right there will be good. And no one has to work at the bank, which is excellent. But I think, yeah, I think we're good to turn on candles now. So let's turn on candles, and we should see a major rise of. So we have 149 houses. They're all level 4. So we're going to see, there we go, first level 5 house. I don't know where it's at. There we go. There's, and it increases. It has 6 people able to be in it. So, I mean, literally, they are flying through. 13 already. There's a tavern. A couple down here already. So it is upgrading. These up here might be a little slower to get candles in the marketplace. And up here as well. But they'll get it eventually. Okay, where's our food at? Food is holding at 10. Okay, so where are we at? We have 63 laborers. So hopefully they're going to do a fabulous job and cut down all of these trees. That is what I'm hoping. They're going to cut down all of the trees we have in place to be cut. I don't know if they will or not, but we'll see. Sustainability book. No. We're going to be getting a lot of wood in, so don't really need that either. Guess just a wild card. So yeah, let's see. Where do we want to put? Because they don't want to be near tailor shop either. Okay, well we can put one there. That fits perfectly. What do we have growing here? Tulips. We do need that. Yeah, unfortunately I don't think we can get another. I mean, we could get it over here, but that really cuts off building a bridge over this way. Because we can't. Oh, we can. Okay. Fits perfectly there. And that will allow me to build a bridge across. which, I mean, we don't need it right now, but we will. How are we doing on gold? Yep, we don't need another one of them. Wild card, fine. Okay. Okay, so we got to spring really quickly, so all of our laborers went away. So I do want to get 10. I don't really care about the building right now. It's not what's important to me at the moment. Let's just put it there. And we're not out of stone. What are you talking about? We have plenty of stone. Okay. Once we get these trees cleared out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock down the forester and put a fruit gatherer in its place. And that way, they will gather the fruit from the trees that have been planted, and the trees won't get cut down again. And that way we don't have to wait for the trees to grow. The trees will be grown, and we'll be good. I think we're going to go in and start with one here. And hopefully the fruit, having these fruit gatherers in, will help our food situation, since it is we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Let's see. Let's find some food. Papayas. We can only do 300. Let's trade. Let's see. Oh, okay, no. Yeah, that's medical herb. Okay, we're gonna import. Sure. Import lamb up to 1,500. Beer. Let's import. Milk. Sure. Let's import. Pork. Because we're going to be out of food again. Very quickly. How did you leave our town homeless when we have space for 900? Okay, I don't know. But we leveled up. Need 3 types of tier 2. So that is where the clothes are going to come in, and the beer as soon as we can get the clothes coming in. But let's go on and build that. Storage too far. Are you kidding me? Let's get those going. We do have a decent number over here, so let's do one here. Did I do Forster? I did. We'll do one here. We'll do another one here, because we can buy this area, which we're going to do. Okay, let's upgrade those. Oh, I didn't build this one. Okay. So let's mark non-fruit trees this area. And we'll put in a forester. House too far. And a fruit gatherer. Put in another fruit gatherer up here. Build that. Build that. Let's build a warehouse there. And we'll build in 2 houses. Don't really need 2 houses. But our food is going back up. Even if it's just a little bit, it is going back up. And let those be built. Okay. So we will see how that does. I need to go back to job priority. How come fruit gatherer is number 1 and there's no one working them? Oh, because it's winter. Duh. Okay. More people are becoming laborers. Hopefully, good. They are clearing some out over here. But hopefully we'll get more. Food is going up. Beer is low. But I think that's partially because we were selling it and we probably shouldn't have been. But that's okay. So all of those are holding steady. I think we're good to open vodka. But clothes we still are not. That is nearly done. That is done. Are they all done? Yep. Perfect. Ooh, but that takes a lot of leather. Come. We can cut that down a little bit. Let's increase their budget. And then let's find our... Let's increase that. Still takes a long time. We maybe should get a couple more scholars' offices just to increase our sustainability books. Oh, I want to switch you over to wool clothes. Duh. Because, yeah, we have 4,000 wool. We don't have any leather. And I think that's because I set for that to all be sold, which is fine. So let's get that coming in. That'll really pick it up. Oh no, they used a little bit of leather we had. That's fine. I'm wondering if we're gonna need... more candle makers. I'm almost thinking we're going to. So let's get 2 more candle makers in, and what we'll do is we'll put in some beekeepers up here. I know it's going to take away a little bit of our fruit tree areas, but I think it'll be worth having them in there, especially with the fruit trees. It'll help. I think is how it works. It says when surrounded by trees. It doesn't specifically say fruit trees, but I would think that if it's surrounded by fruit trees, it would do better. Well, that's just me. Okay. So really the big thing we need now is glass to so that we can upgrade, so that we can do a lot of these, so that we can do a lot of the upgrading. Let's see. I mean, do we want to do that? You know what? Yeah, let's go on and do that. Yes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, and we're going to get Castle's awesome. But it takes a lot to get that. Let's see. We want to do ranching technologies. Really, we just want to finish off that. That's an item. Coal and wood give 15% more heat. 30% productivity to all iron smelters with adjacent iron smelter. Plus 30 productivity for mines if you have a blacksmith. You know what? Let's go in and get that. We have a spot. We have an empty spot, so houses with beer is +5. Let's go in and get that. Let's get one of those, and then we can get a lot of those. We still have a lot more. Okay. Then let's do trade relations, and we'll just finish with that. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to look here, Master Brewer, or that. Plus 100. You know what? Let's get rid of. Let's put beer tax in. Let's get rid of that, and we'll put mining equipment in. That'll help everything. We get more gold with that. Okay. And then let's sure. I don't know what productivity really does. Maybe speeds that up. I don't know. But let's put that there. And then our sustainability books, we're going to put them in there. And did we put? We did. So we're going to put the rest down here in the beekeepers. Perfect. Okay, so how are we looking? Clothes are going up. Candles are going up. Okay. Vodka's holding Okay. Clothes should be going up enough. I'm just wondering if we should hold off. If we should hold off on activating them yet. Okay, we are getting oranges in. But boy oh boy, we're not. I'm wondering if we should put more mushroom farms in. I mean, the upgrades they have, 4 wood makes 48 mushrooms. I'm thinking maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe get this area. I want to get this one too. We can do that. It doesn't really matter. We have so much money anyway, but we got another sustainability book. Okay, and then I want to get our mints in, or a mint in. And let's go and get a second one in. And then what we're going to do is mushroom farms. We're going to just put in a bunch. Let's see if we can get any. No. Get wild card. Let's go and get another bank. No. No. Okay. One free. Wild card. Oh, I should have gotten that school. That's okay. See, now all of these are level 5, so we get more gold from them, which is fantastic. So, let's just keep on with the mushroom farms. I'm thinking let's go with 8 for now. I mean, they shouldn't take any time to be built. You know what? I'm gonna go on and do 10. I'm gonna skip a space there to run a road between them. And I'm gonna put in a warehouse right there. Because why not? It does cost a lot to build these if I was to speed build them. But we've gone through so much gold that we need to hold off. But let's see. Let's see, where are we at with people? So we have 126, 127 additional workers. We should have a few extra once it's springtime. Let's get to springtime and we'll see. Okay. I think we upgraded all of them. What is that? Homelessness. Oh, we are over 900 now. Wow. Okay, then we do need a few more people. So what we're going to do is we are going to go on and build a few more houses. Build a few more houses in. And we'll go on and speed these up just so that we don't lose any more people. And these houses will get upgraded to level 5 pretty quickly. Okay, but that gets all that upgraded. And they're coming along with the mushroom farms. Let's see. It's just more cannabis. Sure. Don't really need to accept any more people. Yeah. Okay, so what we do need to do now is, if I can find them, turn off the 4 immigration offices. Because we don't need more people coming in. We are at our max and we already have people that are going to be leaving. So I'm fine with having people be homeless right now and leave. Because I think this is really the max of what we need. Let's have you import some more food. Import pumpkin. Because we're out of food again. But we have 62 free builders, so we're perfectly fine. So I'm going to set 30 to be laborers. And hopefully they'll start cutting more of these trees down so that we can get more fruit trees planted. I don't know how quickly they're going to do that, but we'll see. Beekeeper over there. Once all of these get built, I will go through and do the upgrades. Wow. 70 and we only have room for 49. We have a lot of homeless, but that's fine. All of these houses are upgrading, so that's level 3, level 4, level 2, and they're gonna keep upgrading soon, so I'm not really worried about it. Okay, how are we doing? Clothes and vodka are great, so I'm wondering if we should go on and let loose those. Oh, we're out of money. Out of money. So let's trade. We'll just use all of these to trade some quickly. Because we have the 3 homeless. I'm still fine with that. Gold bars. No, you can only do 300. There we go. That gets us some. Okay. Okay, as soon as those are built, we will do all the upgrades for them. But what I want to do, we're not going to waste that there. We don't really need paper. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, Gold Smelter. Get us some more gold. Okay. But so every batch, 58 gold makes us 5,000 coin. So that's why I really wanted to get those in. So we should be good with that. My biggest concern is food. Which what we might have to do is we have so many gold bars, we may need to do some more mints. And do some more mints so that we're getting more gold in and just buy food. I hate to do it that way. But let's go on and let's just go on and do it. Ooh, we are out of bricks. So it's going to take some time for them to get these built, which is fine. But as soon as we do get them built, we will, okay, that also helps too. Meeting, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we need one more, and we will make the 8. So combo 3. So we make 7,000 now. So that's good. You can't put productivity books in here. It won't let you decrease that. It just won't. So that'll get that going. We may need to put in another gold smelter, but yeah, you know what? Let's go and do it. It'll be a while before it's built anyway, but okay. So those are almost done. Check tree. Let's see. What do we want to get? What do we want to get? Let's do heating technologies. Let's finish that off. That'll help so that we don't use as much coal, because coal is still struggling. We got a little bit now, but it's been struggling. So as soon as that one is done, we will be able to upgrade, which they're now building it, so that's perfect. We'll do all the upgrades for these, which actually we won't because we don't have enough brick. We'll do the stone at least. So I mean, they have enough coming in. I'm gonna just put a couple more clay pits along the edge here, just to get more clay coming in. I mean, these aren't inaccessible. I don't know what they're talking about, but get more bricks coming in. Okay, they're done, so let's at least upgrade that. So that helps. That'll get more food coming in since we're still so low. So let's go and get that last one. And I guess we're gonna just have to import how much do we get for that? 13,000, perfect. Gold bars. Okay, that's enough. So yes, let's see. You're importing food, you're exporting wheat. Let's not do that. Let's import, I don't really care, pumpkins up to 2,500. Up to 2,500. And I think the other ones we're importing already. Nope, you're exporting. Let's import. Let's import potatoes to 2,500. You're importing pumpkins. That's good. And what are you exporting? Oh, tulips. Yeah, no, we don't need to export tulips anymore. Let's import papayas up to 2,500. You're importing pumpkins as well. We'll just keep that up, and then, I mean, every so often we'll just have to go here, trade gold bars. I mean, we're going to be out of gold bars soon, but trade gold bars. That's really the only thing I want to trade. Trade those. What we might have to do is increase our gold ore coming in, which is simple enough to do. We'll just put another outpost. Actually, go on and do 2. Well, we've got the gold. Go on and do 2. Get our gold ore coming in enough that putting in some more gold smelters wouldn't be a problem. So let's go on and do that. Can we put another one in on this side? Yes. And what we'll do is, once we've got everything stable and we've got stone coming in enough, we will upgrade. We'll get stone roads. It increases movement speed. Yep, that's going to do it. And heating technology. Because that now has stone roads here, but the problem is it costs 2 stone per section to upgrade this. And we'll go through and we'll literally start up here, upgrade everything here, and just move down. But we will go through a lot of stone to do that. So, but we've got more mints coming in, which is good. Our food is still not doing great. Still not doing great. So, what we're going to do is put in more trading companies along here. To buy more food. We'll just let them be built on their own. Once they are, we will push forward with that. Died from sickness. Oh, we need to get more farms in for medical herbs. I didn't realize we were so low. Let's take and buy some. Just before we lose any more people. Medical herbs. So let's buy 480. It doesn't cost us much at all. 480. This one can only do 300. And what we'll actually do is we're gonna switch this to import medical herbs if we get down again, because currently we are down. But here comes, we're about to get more Okay. That's at least some for now. Let's go on and get more coming in. Here too. Okay, so then let's do... Yeah, I don't need any of that stuff down there. So I guess let's do ranching technologies. We got 5 more levels of that. They burn through that medical herbs. Okay, we can't yet. So let's trade gold bars. Let's sell some. Just to keep some gold in. Yeah, our food is not good. And I'm wondering if that's because we're out of wheat flour. I wonder if that's what's causing that. Okay, so we're going to import wheat up to 2,500. This one we're going to import wheat flour up to 1,500. This one is going to import just some random food, melon, up to 2,500. This is going to import honey, sure, up to 1,500. Import, what else we can import? Import fish, up to 1,500. We have one more. Okay, I got a sustainability book, so we can look here. Won't let you do it. I can do it here to increase that, but gold bars going into coin is at its max. Okay, import blueberries up to 2,500. And then we'll just use these to occasionally trade gold bars to get an influx of cash to cover the cost of buying all the food. We'll just sell whatever we can. You know what? Steel tools. Okay. That gets us a little bit of cash. Okay. I really want to go on and activate both of these, but I'm going to need to go on and end the episode here. We'll pick up here next time, continue trying to work getting straight. Yeah, see, beer is out. Pottery is out. I mean, hopefully we'll make it enough to sustain it. Yeah, no, we're not. We're not. Let's do another potter there. Combo level 2, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's get one more potter, and hopefully that'll be enough to meet the demand. And I really hate to do this, but what we're going to do, I don't have anywhere else to put it for now, so we're going to just stick it there, and we're going to pause it. It allows them to meet the demand, so 16, that's not great. That really, really is not great. But hopefully we can meet pottery, and cannabis we're not meeting. It looks like they're just not planning. And I'm not sure why. Let's see. Oh wow. Yeah, let's see. Where do we have... I thought we had more cannabis somewhere. We do up here. So that's what we're going to look at next time. We need to... I thought we were good, but obviously not. We're going to need to get more tulip fields put in, more cannabis fields put in, and see if we can either fix beer, furniture, or pottery. We might do furniture because we have 9,000 wood. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do more furniture to increase that. Once we get that stabled, we're going to open up the tier 2 luxury items, get all of these houses upgraded to level 6, then we'll figure out what we need to do from there. But luckily we do have another tulip patch here. We got cannabis up there, so that'll take care of that. And then, yeah, we've just got to find somewhere to squeeze in more furniture, which we might do just down here, because this doesn't do us any good for in the terms of fruit. So I think we should be good down there. Takes longer, but we get... See, takes twice as long, but gets 30% more fruit. I don't know. We'll see if that helps. Mainly because, I mean, once it gets to winter, they can't do any more anyway. We'll see. Let's just do that for those. Because, I mean, our food is not great. But yeah, we'll get these straight. And then turn those on. And work on getting food straight. I mean, gold straight. Because... really, we just need to get these mints in. Once we get the mints in, we should be good. Because, I mean, we have plenty coming in, so we're producing enough. Why are you unhappy? Where are you at? You. You're starving. Of course you are. I'll go find food. But yeah, we'll just occasionally have to keep selling these just to boost it up. We're going to need to get more bricks in. That's what's slowing these down. And bricks are needed for these upgrades. Left homeless. Okay, that's fine. Died of starvation. Yeah, I know. So let's switch this to brick. And we're going to just import to 1500. That'll allow us to, yeah. That'll allow us to do the upgrades we need. But as for food, oh, that's part of the reason. Potatoes went down because we are using that to produce the vodka. I didn't mean to scroll out. But, yeah, hopefully, yeah, see, we need a bunch of bricks to increase this. Increase that efficiency. Let's see. We can't do the fruit gatherers. We can do that. Let's just get what we can upgraded to help happiness. We can't do that. Help happiness, help efficiency. I mean, it's going to cost us some, but I think doing it will help. Let's see what else we got. Bakeries. Yep, let's do bakeries. Breweries. Tailors are already set. Coal. What else we got? What else we got? Beekeepers. Those are set. Beekeepers, candle makers, I mean. Okay, I think that's about everything. No, these. Oh, that's really costing us a lot. Building upkeeps, yep. Okay, so we cannot do that. Not if we want to stay afloat. That's still not good. What did I do? Oh, I bet these. Yep. Okay. Those are what caused it. So we can still do the bakeries. That should be fine. And do this. How much does that take us negative? 481. That's not great. That should be good, right? Yeah. Not enough money. Wow. Let's do iron ore. our food is so low. And I don't know what else to do to fix it. But it looks like most of these trees are now fruit bearing. Yep, all of those are fruit bearing. They've switched these out. So that's good. We're going to be hopefully getting the fruit in, but I don't know how that's going to go. And if we don't get some tier 1 in soon, our houses are going to start downgrading. Okay. Let's sell that. Gold bars, let's sell that. Steel tools, no, we don't have a lot of that. Yeah, paper, sell that. Okay. Let's see. Does everywhere have a bank? Up here does not. Let's do that. That does, and most of that does. Is that really worth it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is becoming very, very worrisome. No. Okay. We're just gonna keep on, because we have plenty of laborers. So what I'm thinking is, oh, that's a lot of negative. What I'm thinking is we're gonna just build every single thing that we can to produce food. Build more farms. That's one of the big things. We have not particularly built farms in a while. So like, we could build farms in this area, build farms all the way down here. This needs to be for tulips, but we can build some farms here, build some farms ringing this. I just don't want to destroy too many of the, where the orange, where the fruit trees are going to be. And then, I mean, literally just set it to some sort of fruit. I mean, some sort of food. And see if we can't increase the food. I mean, even having all of these mushroom farms in is not increasing, is not helping. I mean, I guess I could do more mushroom farms, but the problem is we're not going to have a lot more wood coming in because we've already deforested everything. We'll have to open up these areas, put foresters in just to plant trees and cut them down. But I literally could just keep going for hours longer. So I think this is where we're going to stop. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what we're going to do because we have people leaving for starving. We're now negative again, and it's because the mints aren't producing as quickly as I would like. And the ones that are producing, we don't have enough. They're not producing as much. Let's do 240 of that and 240 of that. And then we'll do gold bars. I hate to do that, but see, that takes 1900, 900 to bring in all the food. Okay, well, yep, let's just stop here, and because everything's falling apart, we've gotta fix our tier 1s and food at the start of next episode. I mean, food is holding on for now, but it's not going to last. And a lot of that is because we have 74 people not working. So that's why we are going to focus on putting in farms, pig farms, sheep farms, whatever else we can do. Just regular farms. We're good on the fruit gatherers for now. I don't know what else to do about that. So yeah, pig farms, sheep farms. We can unlock. Where is it under here? Yeah, cattle ranch. Let's do that. We don't need magic mushrooms, but the irrigation will help. Let's get that as well. Let's get that next. Okay. Yes, let's buy irrigation. No, let's not buy that. Let's buy cattle. So irrigation, what it does is it can only be built near river, which I don't like. But that circle will increase. So like here, I can build it right here. So all of this additional area here will become farmable. But I think that's what we're going to do. We'll put more of these in, increase what we can, get a bunch of farms put in, because I think that's going to be what we need. Because we've not increased our farming for a very, very long time. And that's what's finally catching up to us. But like I said, this is where I'm going to end it. Snowiness on our level 5 houses. Okay, so we can see here. These are downgrading because they don't have all the tier 1. So that's what we really need to do. Because if a bunch of these houses downgrade, we're going to lose our population, because you can already see 22 houses, 23 houses have downgraded, and that's why we're losing population. So, yeah, that's what we're going to have to work on. just real quick, what I'm going to do is just get a few houses put in here. Oh, I don't have them. Does it cost us money to put them in? I didn't think so. I just lifted my finger. So we'll let them get built, and hopefully that'll offset the buildings that are being downgraded until we can get more put in, or get the tier 1 fixed, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Yep, and died from starvation. Yeah, look at how many of them downgraded. And it's going to just continue happening. So that's going to be the first two things that we focus on, getting the tier 1 items under control, which is going to come from wood. We're going to do a bunch of we're going to buy a bunch of these lands, do a couple houses just to do the foresters. That way we can get wood coming in there. And then we'll build up our furniture industry. We're going to plant a bunch of tulips in this area using the irrigation system. And then we're going to plant a bunch of cannabis up here, again, using the irrigation system for what we need. But for now, that is where we are going to call it. I hope you have enjoyed. Until next time, stay safe.